Hey guys, Other Boy Reactions here. Alright, so we're hopping back into Veronica Mars, Season 2, Episode 10, One Angry Veronica. Let's see, last time we found out that Meg is pregnant, and she has just woken up. So that's going to be huge for Veronica and Duncan especially. I'm guessing it's his. I mean, it could be someone else's, but we will have to find out. Yeah, I'll have to watch the recap. Let's get into it. Did you not tell her?
You didn't tell me.
This has nothing to do with us.
Oh, no. Nothing. Your secret illegitimate child gestating in the womb of your comatose ex-girlfriend affects neither you nor me.
Oh my god.
I'm fine with it.
The Aaron Eccles, Lily Kane sex tapes have been stolen from the evidence room.
All of them? Originals and copies?
From separate safes, no less. What are we gonna do?
God, Duncan, I don't know. Mom and Dad want me to put the baby up for adoption. Their lawyers are digging up all this stuff on your medical history, your blackouts and violent outbursts. All I want is to have my baby and move in with my Aunt Chris in Seattle.
Then do that.
I don't know how you got in here, but you need to leave.
Oh, mind your
No,
own business.
It's okay. Veronica, I just hope you can forgive me for being such a...
Meg, you don't have...
No, it's just that I knew that I was pregnant, and seeing you with Duncan...
You don't have to say anything.
Is it too much to ask for just one small favor? No. If anything happens to me, don't let them do it. Don't let them send the baby away. And no matter what, don't let them keep it.
What is it?
Chocolate chip mint or butter pecan?
Oh, crap.
Oh, fuck!
Jury duty.
I fucking hate that.
Great.
Ah!
All in favor of Ms. Mars as foreman, raise your hands.
Ah,
Absolutely.
that fucking sucks.
Paraphrase
Oh my
telling
God!
you, the Neptune Sheriff's Department is a lockdown, squared away citadel of security.
Oh my god,
It's a little
Lamb.
flowery. I run a tight ship, Keith.
Mm.
And you look good doing it.
Yes, you do.
That's why they elected me, Keith.
So I'm gonna need unrestricted access to your staff at all times.
Absolutely. We're here to please.
Well, in that case, I'll
What?
need personal info for everyone who works here.
Our defendants are Robbie McKinnon and Hunter Hayes, both 21 years of age, both from well-known Neptune families. They are charged with aggravated assault in a November 5th beating of Vanessa Villapando, age 25. Hayes then supposedly pulled out a gun and forced her back inside where McKinnon punched and kicked her.
Oh my god.
Ms. Villapando also says after the beating, she staggered out to the second floor balcony and threw the gun over the railing.
Why?
This gun was never found.
Why would she do that?
Noted. Young Masters McKinnon and Hayes have a very credible witness on their side. Mr. Carnell Miles, who identifies himself as Anissa's pimp.
Didn't even hear them out. Or are they just gonna skip all
Our
that?
vote is 11 innocent, 1 guilty. I guess we'll all see each other first thing in the morning.
Is the racial stuff affecting your vote?
Is it affecting yours?
Mm.
A hoe that works her ass off all day at a car wash before hitting the streets. That's just something I never heard of.
Mm. Yes, lady.
I'm not gonna insult your
Leo.
intelligence, Keith. Don is a fine politician, but as a lawman and administrator, security around here is a joke. Someone must have figured what those tapes would be worth on the open market, and... You mind giving my best to your daughter?
Oh my god, so awkward.
A little, but I'll do it.
Oh.
You gonna be letting those two little frat boys walk for beating down a poor Mexican chick from our hood?
Can't talk about this while the trial's still on.
How do they know
of
that
course
she's
not.
even a juror?
Wouldn't want to prejudice you or nothing.
How do they even know
You
that?
take
They
care,
shouldn't even know
Veronica.
that.
Logan, the tapes of your dad and Lily have been stolen from the evidence room. I'm here to investigate how it happened and try to get them back.
What?
Obviously, I need to know what, if anything, your father might have said lately about the case or the evidence.
Now, wait. Now I'm totally confused. That sounded a lot like a question you would ask a suspect, an accomplice, say.
Uh-oh. I didn't see him there.
Lily's killer?
I'm just making sure I have every pertinent bit of information.
I'll tell you what, dude. If I hear anything pertinent, I'll get back at you.
The name's not Dude. It's Mr. Mars.
Christmas. Oh my god. Oh, looks so
I'm
cute.
sorry, I was looking for my apartment, but I seem to have stumbled upon some sort of magical winter wonderland instead. She's a very tiny bird in a size, but in a taste so big.
Oh my god, it's Italian.
Backup can handle the
Italian
dishes.
roots.
Right now, how's about an early peek at one of your Christmas presents?
What about our strict Christmas morning only rule?
This Christmas, we make our own rules. Follow me!
Oh my god. It's Leo.
Ta-da!
A new laptop.
Yeah. Isn't that the same computer you got me 2 years ago?
Yeah, on the outside, yes.
2 stories from 1999 dated about 2 months apart, and the man pictured in both stories, Carnell Miles, the same guy who now identifies himself as Anissa Villapondo's pimp.
That just
Is
shows
there
up.
anyone in this town who doesn't know which trial I'm on?
I'm not finding that list of the email addresses for everyone on staff that I asked you for.
It's in the flap.
The flap, right. What flap?
The packet I gave you? I put it in there.
Well, I see a flap, but it's empty.
The gun belonged to Anissa.
For an offer of $50,000 for the tapes.
I will never vote for conviction. No matter what.
Oh my god.
Judge, this jury's hung.
Oh my god, he has to watch it.
I dream about
defiling the love of my life.
For a guy who says he hates his father, you sure did him a huge favor.
Well, I've seen the tapes. I can testify against him as well as anyone else.
You can also go to jail. This is a serious crime.
Yeah. Where's the evidence?
How did you manage to buy those tapes for 1/10 of their market price?
Why, sir, I've always depended upon the kindness of strangers.
No kindness at the sheriff's department.
I'm just asking you for a logical response to the points I've raised.
Logical? Look, Barbie, I've had a belly full of your snide little digs. Here's my final word. I'll never, ever send 2 boys from good families to jail on the word of that Mexican whore.
Oh my
It's
god.
time to take a break.
Yeah, good idea.
He shouldn't even be on that jury.
Those boys will appeal, and they'll win. I'll sleep with visions of sugar plums, trusting their fate in a jury that doesn't kowtow to a high school cheerleader.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Yay! Let me take this moment to thank you.
Right.
I learned a lot about civic responsibility.
I don't know if you've made plans for college, but I think you'd fit right in at Hearst.
Ooh.
Stay here in Neptune?
We have some very generous scholarship and grant programs. You're our kind of student. I'd fight for you.
Nice.
And a
Oh my
freshly
god!
vandalized car.
Oh my
Tell me about your
god.
little sister.
Oh, Leo.
She's got Down syndrome, though. So learning's kind of a struggle.
Is that why you stole the tapes?
Leo.
I'm so sorry. You know, Tina's having a really rough time in public school. She's getting picked on. She's falling way behind. You know, I want to send her to private school where she can get special care, but
It's rough, Leo.
I nearly gave the tapes back, thinking about them plastered all over the internet. Until I saw Logan Eccles in the hallway poring over a list of all the departmental email addresses. I got his message, and I knew it was him. He made it clear that he just wanted them destroyed.
You know, I can't just let you slide on this one, Leo. I just got a call from the hospital. Meg died.
What?
Blood
What?
clot dislodged and made its way to her heart.
Oh my god!
The baby?
But they saved the baby.
The girl, she survived.
Of course. Oh my god, they just killed off Meg. Oh my god!
Happy New Year.
Oh my god! Wallace. It's just what I needed. Fuck, so Leo... So he's just gonna be off the show too? He's just fired? Fuck. They just got rid of 2 characters. You know, I can't believe they killed off Meg like that. They made us wait all this time. Just so she could have the baby. I don't know how that's gonna affect Veronica and Duncan's relationship, because he's gonna want to keep the baby. He's not gonna give it up for adoption. That's not who he is. I don't know how he's gonna get it if her parents are trying to make him look bad because of his medical history. But maybe his parents will really fight for him, and they're rich as fuck. They basically own the town, so maybe they'll have like the best lawyers and he'll somehow get custody. But that's gonna put a strain on his and Veronica's relationship. And if he doesn't get the baby, that's gonna put a strain on their relationship. So they're screwed like no matter what. It's kind of sad that Logan really wanted to see those tapes, and he wanted to see Lily for the last time, and it was his way of saying goodbye and getting a little bit of closure. I feel bad for Leo, even though he did something wrong. It's just because he's good looking. I'm sure if all these characters weren't good looking, like, we probably wouldn't care about them. Like, that's how the world works, unfortunately. Interesting about the court case that, you know, Veronica had to do, serving jury duty. I mean, they blasted right through that. That's obviously Hollywoodized, because they didn't even listen to any witnesses, unless we're just supposed to assume that they did and they just didn't show it. Usually in jury duty, like, yeah, as a jury, you have to listen to at least someone. Like, I mean, you don't just deliberate with just reading the facts off a piece of paper. You have to, like, lawyers, like, make their case, and, I mean, like, at least, at the very least, like, if they couldn't get, if they couldn't hear from the actual people involved, like Anissa and the 2 guys who were on trial, then they would have at least heard from, you know, the cops that made, the cops that are working the case, like something. Especially for something that, I mean, that's like a pretty big case. It's not like, you know, a robbery. Like, it was like someone got shot. And a woman got beaten up. But it was still a good experience for Veronica, and you know, she got to see what it's like to be on a jury, and it's not easy. It's not, most cases are not black and white, and there's always going to be people who disagree, and that guy was an asshole, though, but he really did not want to send 2 white boys from good families to jail. He was obviously racist. But that happens. But at least she got something good out of it. She, you know, is probably going to go to Hearst University or Hearst College, whatever it is. Some made-up college. I mean, she has a very good chance of getting in, because that lady, I don't know if she's in admissions or what, but, you know, she was impressed by her, and, you know, that's the writer's way of telling us that she will not be going away to college. She will be staying in Neptune. So how are they gonna explain all the other characters? They're all gonna stay in Neptune too? That's highly, like, unlikely, like, implausible. Like, that wouldn't happen. At least some of them would leave. But if, like, Logan, Duncan, and Wallace are all still there, well, some of them may not even go to college. That's, like, yeah, like, Logan may not even go to college. I don't know. Who knows? We will find out. But it was a fun episode. I mean, even though it wasn't totally realistic with the jury thing, it was still fun to see. I've been an alternate on a jury before. And that notice in the mail is always like, oh, it's like puts like a big cloud over your whole, like, life. But the actual process is very interesting. Part of me kind of wishes I was on the actual jury. But like, some, people's lives are in your hands, so it's very, I'm sure it's very stressful for them, and but it's interesting to see how that process is, and you could potentially save someone's life, and save them from going to jail, and so that's always nice. And it was nice to see Veronica, put her deduction skills to use and, like, get it right. Because lately she hasn't been getting things right. So it was nice to see her, like, get it right, like, the first time. Yeah, I really don't know how Duncan and Veronica's relationship is gonna be now that there's this baby. So we're not done seeing Meg's parents. We're going to be seeing them a lot, probably, since they're going to fight Duncan. Oh, God. But at least Wallace is back. Oh, my God. That was so nice to see. And I love that it was a Christmas episode, and their little apartment was all decorated, and Veronica cooked. It was so cute. But Wallace showing up was so beautiful. I wonder if we're going to get to see where he's been, and what his relationship is like with his father, and has he seen his mother yet, and his brother, and he totally probably just had, like, another acting gig, and they had to write him off the show for a little bit. I'm glad we got to see a lot of Keith in this one. He hasn't been in a lot of the episodes this season. I still don't know how I feel about the new mayor. And now, like, I already felt like he was too nice. And then we saw how he was with his son, and how he was like, I'm gonna have to tell your mother about this. Like, what? And then he does nothing as she goes to discipline him in however way she's gonna do that. Like, he just, looks the other way. And then now we hear from Leo that the security at the police station is a joke. So there's something up with this mayor. He's probably going to turn out to be a villain. And either Kristen Ritter is going to get caught in the crossfire, or she's bad too. I don't know. Or she could be a nothing character. I don't know. But I don't feel like they would bring her in for no reason. We will have to find out. But I enjoyed this episode. If you did too, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like full reactions and early reactions, please check out my Patreon by going to the link down below. Alright guys, thank you so much. I will see you next time. Bye.
I can't tell you what that